we got some new toys for the shop. We're gonna pull it out of the box, put it together. I mean, I don't know how good this tip is because I don't know how often people get toolboxes, but if you open the top first, flip it upside down, then when you pull the box off, you can get to the bottom and put the wheels on really easily, and then flip it back over. So you're gonna take one of these fancy Craftsman keys. That's actually pretty fancy. Unlock your toolbox so the drawers open. Usually, you'll find accessories in the bottom drawer. Cool, it comes with some pads. Oh, okay, only some of them. Let's see. Wheels are here, probably. No. Look at that. 3 of the drawers came with goodies. All right, so here's our wheels. Cast her back. Looks like they are now designed to use just like big sheet metal screws, and you can see you thread in. The ones I used to put together a long time ago had nuts in the back, and it was a lot harder. My son would be proud of me. Instead of using a hand ratchet, I used a rat-a-tat gun. Get this thing together a little quicker. Goes in better if you get them straight. I don't know if this is the right end or not, but we're putting the swivels on. Will this be the right side? Man, tell you what, guys, my throat is super scratchy. I have had a cold for like a week, and it is a little bit rough. So, one can never have enough toolboxes, but here's the deal. We had a fire in the shop in December, and one of the unfortunate things we lost in that fire was we had a toolbox catch on fire. Everything inside was fine of that toolbox, but most of the wheels off and stuff. Honestly, we're probably just gonna keep it because the drawer is still open. Kind of looks horrible, but insurance bought us a new toolbox. So, like I said, can never have enough toolboxes. I like them with the drawer specifically because it makes it a lot easier to organize things and get to what you need quick. And I don't have a lot of time, as much time in the shop as I'd like, so having organized tools helps me get to actually working on stuff instead of looking for tools. So that's nice. I don't know how solid I think these basically sheet metal screws are, but I guess we'll learn. It's apparently how they're coming now. They're big sheet metal screws though. Okay. First step done. I don't know if there's actually steps because I couldn't find instructions. I'm sure they're in here somewhere, but I like to move right over, flatten out your cardboard and shove it on the ground. And this obviously works for other things other than toolboxes too. But rotate that bad boy up. Quick and easy, no scratches on it. I mean, likelihood is it's going to get scratched anyway. It's in a shop, we work in here all the time, but it's nice to start out not scratched. Get rid of all this stuff. Craftsman, if you happen to watch this, can you come up with non-styrofoam packing? You know, like the fiberboard that everybody else is starting to use. I think everybody would really appreciate that. This stuff is a mess and obviously not great for the environment. Hard to get rid of. Do better. I guess I should just finish it right now, huh? God. These are pocket knife. Again, machine screws, but we now have changed our driving type, so I got to change out my bit. It's basically the exact same toolbox we had before. This toolbox does actually come with some cool features. There's some pegboard on the side if you feel like doing that. You know, these are roller bearing drawers. Hear that fancy soft close end. Ooh. Looks like Craftsman also includes a nice mat for the top now. I mean, I think they used to come with wood board on top, which we might actually make one for that, but we'll see. And then I used to charge extra for this back in the day, but it looks like we got shoreliners as well. So, oh look, there's the instructions that I didn't follow. I want to add one more thing here, just a thought. So we just got this toolbox, says made in USA out of global materials. It's 2026, just bought this thing. It's really well made still, very similar design to the way they used to make them. I think it's still put together pretty solid. I've got a toolbox here that I bought in 2001 when I was a John Deere mechanic, and I've been using it ever since. This construction's still super similar. There's some little design changes, but as far as like the way they put it together, how it's reinforced, it looks pretty similar. This thing has lasted me a long time, and there's a lot of Craftsman boxes out there still. Hopefully these things will hold together just like they used to. So while I was out today, I grabbed some new tools too. We've been needing some of these. I only have a partial set of these. I'm a pretty big fan of American made stuff, but it seems like no tools are made in America anymore. So I thought I'd grab some Icon stuff, just give it a try. So I don't know if this stuff will stay in here, but here we go. New toolbox. Bam. Put that baby to work.